You may have seen the pictures up on social media of this race car seat that we did a 50-50 clean on with LRC1 leather cleaner. So we're just going to do like a little bit of a cleaning session now to show you how it brings it up, using obviously LRC1 leather cleaner. So you need to spray the solution on. It's got a beautiful, beautiful leather aroma to it, which is, what we obviously is the revised version that we redid sort of last year time, and you just got to simply go over it and just work the product in, and you can see there it's starting to lift the dirt up on there already and bring that out. Obviously when you do sort of 50-50 demos, sometimes you do create, you've got a little bit of a foaming action here as well. I mean, there is a lot of dirt on here that's going to kill any possibilities of a foam happening, but just scrub that through. I know it may sound really coarse and everything, but this is quite a soft Tampico brush is this particular one, and you can see the dirt and grime that it's bringing up and taking off the seats there. It's staggering, really. You can sort of see it all. It's absolutely disgusting, really. And that's just years and years and years of dirt and grime that's on the seats. Obviously, once you've done the 50-50, the hardest part is getting rid of that line, because it can create quite a distinctive line where you clean up to it. So you need to sort of clean in those particular areas a little bit more than what you would do normally. Obviously, someone at home isn't going to go creating a 50-50. It's mainly for people like vehicle valeters and detailers and things like that that do create them when they're sort of looking to see how good a job is to show a client, how far it's cleaned and one thing and another. So just give it a good scrub, and then we're going to wipe some of that dirt away in a moment. You can certainly see these seats are going to have to be restored at some point, because we're going to change the colour of them anyway. But I mean, you can clearly see it's absolutely amazing. Rather than keeping them blue, the clients decided they're going to go for a red seat in their race car. Not quite sure what race car it's from, but it certainly looked very, very interesting. You can see there where that's starting to come up. Certainly doing very, very well. Front area wants just a little bit more cleaning, but you can see all the dirt coming out of there. It's absolutely amazing. The front area a little bit more of a go. The same with anything with leather cleaning. What you've got to bear in mind is, you're never going to clean a seat first time round. But normally what we do is we would spray a small amount of leather cleaner on like we're doing now. Allow that to sort of agitate by rubbing it lightly into the leather, and then the second time round you can then do that process again, but just slightly sort of firmer action with the brush. The reason for doing that is then you're not actually going over the leather really aggressively with a brush to cause damage. So you just very, very lightly, which we'll do some demos up here in a second and show you exactly what we mean. You just very, very lightly go over it, and it's still bringing out some dirt on the surface, to be fair. Very, very interesting how much dirt it's pulling out, which, when they're this bad, it will be 2 or 3 goes to make them perfectly clean. You still see all the dirt coming out there. You can see how much of a difference that's made to that seat now. It looks absolutely staggering now, the nice sort of light blue sections that it's got there. It's, it's vastly different. So we'll do a panel up here or something like that, just to sort of show you the differences. So you would spray the leather cleaner on, like so, and then you're just going to very, very gently, you don't want to be putting pressure on it, so as you can see, this is very, very flimsy back. So you just very, very gently agitate the actual cleaner into the actual soiling of the seat and the dirt on the seat. Just very, very gently go over that and agitate it in. All you're trying to do while you're doing leather cleaning is remove the dirt without being too aggressive to your leather. That is the key to the process, is removing it without being too aggressive. So you just gently agitate the dirt, like so. Because if you've got a product that's, this is a natural water-based formula as LRC1, and you should be able to just gently go over the surface like that, agitating it in, and the purpose of that is it's eating into the dirt and it's breaking the dirt down so that you can then effectively just very, very simply go over it a second time, and a little bit more heavier sort of handed on the second time that you go over it to remove all final sort of amounts of dirt. But with anything to do with leather cleaning, it's always gentle actions that you've got to go over there and do. And we'll sort of try to get another clean piece of the cloth to show you obviously what it's like to remove the dirt, which I think you can see on there anyway. It's certainly done a remarkable job on those sections already, and you can see all the dirt coming off there. It's absolutely staggering. So now you can spray that on there again and give it another go. And this time round it should be able to hopefully, they are quite bad. So I mean, this has got a lot of oil and grease and grime on here. So it could be that it wants, you know, maybe 3 goes over to do this, to break all the oil and grease and grime down that's on here from being a racing car seat. So I'm not sure whether it, you know, what sort of racing car seat that it's out of or what type of vehicle. It could be an open roof racer, I don't know. But you can certainly see the difference there where it's cleaning through. So just give it a nice sort of, this time round you can sort of go slightly harsher over with the agitation, because you want to try to get right into the grain now to remove anything that's in the grain, pull any dirt out properly that's in there. You can still see there's stacks of dirt coming out of the seat where we're going over it slightly heavier now. Just get into the little sort of corners and things like that with it to obviously make sure you deep clean those. Certainly working very, very well and effectively on these seats. If we didn't have any colour loss on here, or the client didn't want the colour change, you would be able to certainly revive those and make them look like brand new again without having to do any colour work on them. But I mean, that's just absolutely staggering, the difference there. When you look at the differences here, and the dirt is still coming out of those seats, it's unbelievable. But that is simply how you go around doing leather cleaning. I'll just do another quick section just here, just to show you with a 50-50 through exactly what it is like, so that you can see the difference between the two getting cleaned up. You can already see that it's a much lighter colour there now underneath all this dirt and grime that I've got on the seat. You can see all the dirt and grime here. And this is obviously just a single go over, but you can clearly see the difference there already, look, where we've taken some of the dirt out of the seat already. So that is just simply how you go about doing leather cleaning. You can see all the dirt and grime running down here as well. It's just literally all over the seat where the dirt is, you know, it's eating into the dirt and removing it all. Any questions you have at all about cleaning leather, hop on over to our website, leatherrepaircompany.com. Drop us a message on social media, either here on YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or anything like that, or LinkedIn, or just drop us an email, help@lrcuk.com. We're always happy to help. Pick up the phone, ring us, we'll talk to you. Simple as that. Stay safe, guys. Thank you.